It started with a TikTok, a trembling voice, a desperate plea. "Sony owes me $3.5 million. They're trying to off me." 2 days later, Aaron Carter was dead, drowned, alone, in a bathtub full of green water. His phone? Found in the driveway. His mother's words? Haunting. Why were the towels perfectly placed? And now, in a crumbling federal jail cell in Brooklyn, a music mogul once thought to be untouchable is unraveling. This is the story they don't want you to hear. The story of Sean Diddy Combs, of freak-off parties, buried tapes, hidden crimes, and a conspiracy that's shaking the music industry to its core. Stay until the end. Because if these accusations are true, we're not just talking about the fall of a man, we're talking about the exposure of a network. Diddy's prison breakdown, a king without a throne Christmas Day. While families gathered around dinner tables, Diddy, once the most powerful man in hip-hop, was alone in a freezing Brooklyn cell. Sources say he begged guards for medical help, fearing he might spiral. The guards? They turned him away, left to sit in the dark, cold, forgotten. This wasn't just jail. It was the Metropolitan Detention Center, a facility known by insiders as hell on earth. 2 murders, 4 suicides, countless lockdowns. Diddy, who once owned private jets, luxury mansions, and entire music empires, was now meditating in a metal cage to survive. He thought he'd be out by New Year's. He was wrong. The superseding indictment, charges that changed everything, in April. Prosecutors added 2 more criminal charges to Diddy's already spiraling case: racketeering, coercion, transportation for prostitution. But the most disturbing part wasn't the legal jargon. It was the evidence. Over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant were seized from Diddy's homes. Not as part of some wellness routine, but allegedly used in what insiders describe as FreakOFFS, drug-fueled orgiastic parties, where Diddy allegedly recorded guests without consent. According to court docs, these events were not just wild. They were weaponized. Witnesses claim Diddy used those tapes to blackmail others into silence, or worse, compliance. The moment the courtroom froze midway through a quiet court hearing, Diddy's lawyer was handed a document, a transcript. Sources say his face turned pale. Inside, details from tapes seized in the March 25th raid. Recordings of celebrities, some possibly underage, visibly intoxicated, allegedly coerced. One witness described it like something out of a psychological thriller. You could feel the air sucked out of the room. This wasn't just gossip anymore, it was evidence. Aaron Carter, a voice silenced. Let's go back. November 5th, 2022, Aaron Carter was found dead in the bathtub of his Lancaster home. The water was green, his body already decomposing. No signs of struggle, but too many signs of staging. His phone was found in his car, unusual, since Aaron was never seen without it. He lived online, posted constantly, texted 24/7. So why was his lifeline left outside while he went to take a bath? And then came his mother's shocking post. Still trying to get a real investigation. The final video. They're trying to off me. 2 days before his death, Aaron went live on TikTok. He looked tired, paranoid, desperate. "Sony owes me millions. They won't let me sell my house. I need $100K to escape." He named names. He connected dots. He referenced Michael Jackson. He mentioned Brad Paisley's lawsuit against Sony. He even said, "My brother is a rapist, and now they're after me." He claimed cops were sent to check for a rope in his garage, implying someone was trying to fabricate a suicide, and then he was gone. The industry web, Jive Records, Sony and Diddy, here's where it gets murky. Aaron Carter, as a teenager, signed with Jive Records. Jive Records? A subsidiary of Sony Music Entertainment. Diddy's Bad Boy Records? Also under the Sony umbrella. That's not just a connection, that's a system. Industry insiders confirm. By age 9, Aaron was rubbing shoulders with elite executives. By 15, he was signed to the same corporate structure that protected Diddy's empire. If Aaron had tapes, if he had proof of industry abuse, And if Sony truly owed him millions, then he wasn't just a former teen idol with a drug problem, he was a liability. The coroner questions, the celeb death pattern. Aaron's autopsy was handled not by Ed Winter, the LA coroner behind cases like Michael Jackson's, but the same department. That's the same office connected to multiple suspicious celebrity deaths. Kim Porter, Diddy's ex, Brittany Murphy, and now the curious case of Jamie Foxx's hospitalization. Online, theories are swirling. Are we looking at a pattern? A method of cleanup? Aaron's mom says yes. His fans? Screaming for justice. But the system? Silent. Diddy's jury strategy, psychological warfare as trial approaches. Diddy's lawyers sent a 70-question survey to potential jurors. The questions? Highly specific. Have you ever watched videos involving sexual violence? Do you believe people can be coerced into acts through power dynamics? Do you believe celebrities deserve special treatment? Legal experts say it's a calculated move. They're trying to soften the jury before they even see the FreakOFF tapes, trying to paint it all as just parties. But prosecutors disagree. They say this was organized, manipulative, criminal. The missing tapes, real or myth? One subpoenaed witness claims he's seen the videos. He doesn't want money. He's not suing, but he's scared. He says Diddy filmed everything, every room, every guest, every act, and some of those guests allegedly intoxicated, possibly underage. Some now celebrities in their own right, and the worst part? He says Diddy used those tapes like weapons. Do this for me, or the footage leaks. Aaron's last clues. Was he planning to expose it all? Aaron believed he was being watched. He told friends he wanted private security. He feared being set up. His TikTok plea wasn't random. It was urgent. Help me raise $100K so I can flee to a safe house. He referenced Diddy, Sony, Michael Jackson's warnings. He even said they were staging suicide attempts. And his final posts? They weren't about music or love or nostalgia. They were about fear, the bigger picture. Is this Hollywood's final unmasking? Diddy's trial may center on sex trafficking, but the real trial is the music industry itself, the FreakOFF tapes, the celebrity connections, the suicides, ruled accidental. The consistent silence. What if Aaron Carter was just the loudest alarm in a house already on fire? What if this isn't about one man's crimes, but a system built to protect them? Final thought. They say the walls are closing in. Diddy's power is fading. Aaron's ghost is still whispering. And the public? Finally paying attention. So now we ask, was Aaron silenced because he knew too much? Are there more tapes hidden in vaults? Will this trial blow open the doors of an industry shrouded in secrecy? Or will Hollywood bury another secret and move on? Let us know in the comments. And if you want to follow every twist, leak, and revelation in this explosive saga, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because this isn't just a story, it's the beginning of the truth.
Please subscribe to my channel for more extremely exciting celebrity news.